And good afternoon or good evening, or unless you're watching this as a video. And welcome to Yoga Time with Doreen, from the Children's School of Yoga. And thank you for being here again to share with us your gift. And it's so important that we keep our bodies, our minds, and our spirits in balance during these awakening times for sure.
Namaste to all of the spirit-minded family. It's so happy to be back with you tonight. We're going to do a lot of yoga based on the fall equinox and the new moon, which it happens today around, I think it's 5:55. So just excuse me for 1 second. It's funny. Adam and I always work on this, and I try to get it so it's all straight and not much in the way, but there we go. So give me 1 second, Adam. I'm sorry about that. Just want to make sure we have good views for everybody. There we go. I'll move my sweater out of the way. Okay, I think I'm good to go. So we're going to start off tonight by doing the sun moon breath. Because of the equinox, because we're in Libra season, I wanted to focus on a lot of things that bring balance and harmony to the body. And so the very first breath we're going to do is equal sun, equal moon, which is exactly what's happening with the new moon. The equal sun, equal moon means they're right next to each other, conjunct. But come on up and breathe into the sun and breathe out to the moon. And inhale to the sun and exhale to the moon. If you want to do it with your eyes closed, you can close your eyes, focus on your third eye or your brow chakra. That's right between your two eyebrows, right above the bridge of your nose. Inhaling, breathing in. Exhaling, breathing out. Inhaling through your nose, breathing in. Exhaling through your nose, breathing out. 1 or 2 more. You could do it at a faster or slower pace if you prefer than mine. And 1 more. Inhaling, breathing in. Exhaling, breathing out. Now, today we're going to go straight up into standing poses. So we're going to continue to do the sun moon breath standing up. Breathing in, breathing out. Reaching up as high as you can. Inhaling. Exhaling. Reaching up as high as you can, inhaling and exhaling, bringing it in front of your heart center. And 1 more, inhaling to that sun and exhaling to the moon. Now, we're going to bring our feet as close together, but not quite touching. If you ever use a yoga block in your classes, this is what a yoga block looks like. You could put it between your feet, and that will show you the right alignment to do a mountain pose, we call it, or Tadasana. And we're going to bring our arms up in Tadasana. Close your eyes for a moment, and then just sweep their hands down, doing what we call an aura sweep. Getting rid of all that yucky stuff, yucky energy around you. Breathing in above. Breathing out. Getting rid of all that yucky stuff all around us. 1 more time. Inhale above, hands up. Breathing in. Exhale, have those hands come down. Breathing out, using your fingers to kind of do a dance. Now, I just want to do one for this part of your energy above your head. It's called your crown chakra. We're going to do these kind of sweeps over our head. I'm bending so you can see because I'm still getting cut off when I stand. But I want you to breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to cut away anything above there so that we can have a free open channel, so that we can have a great connection with the universe, or whatever you would like to think of as the higher beings, the angels, the spirit guides. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands down. Come back to Tadasana or mountain pose. Close your eyes. Feel your feet rooted to the ground. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. I'm going to get rid of my yoga block. This pose, mountain pose, it's one of the most important yoga poses there is to make sure you are balanced in proper alignment. So what you don't want is you don't want to have your shoulders up like a shoulder shrug, which we're going to do in a little bit. You want your arms resting down. You want your hands resting down, but not glued to your side, just down at your side. Close your eyes and feel your feet connected to the ground, connected to the earth. The next pose we're going to do, I have certain things in front of me to honor this next pose. I was been outside a lot with my 3-year-old grandson visiting. We're going to go into tree pose. And Adam had touched on this the other day, which was perfect segue into doing tree pose. And I'm going to talk about some of the things I collected when I was out by the trees, or I should say my grandson and husband. We're going to be a baby tree for those of you new to yoga. This is all you have to do. And you can keep bringing your foot down if you need to be a baby tree. If you've done yoga, you could be a medium-sized tree and have your foot underneath your knee area. But if you've done yoga for a while and you know the tree pose, we're going to go into our tree pose. Wow, I almost went over in my tree pose today. Oh my gosh. And now, as you're in your tree pose, you want to focus on your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Reach those arms up, but not all the way. They could be out or they could be hands in namaste, hands over your head. Depending on the yoga style, they do tree pose with their arms in a couple different ways. We're going to go back to Tadasana for a moment. Bring your hands back down. Find your balance in Tadasana. Remember, balance, sun, moon, new moon, everything in balance. Libra season just started. Libra's most balanced sign in the zodiac. Like Adam. Happy belated birthday, Adam. My husband's also a Libra. Last day of the Libra season. And so Libras are all about that balance. So let's try again a baby tree. Let's try a medium-sized tree. And then let's try a great big tree. Now, as we're doing the other side, I want you to think about something. Think about what you need to let go of right now in this fall equinox, in the fall season. Trees let go of several things. As you're holding your tree pose for a moment, I'm going to show you. You might be letting go of some very light things in your world, very lightweight leaves. You might be letting go of some acorns, not even sure if you can see those. Or you might be letting go of some very heavy things in your life. Everybody has different things to let go of during this season. We're going to bring our feet back down, back to mountain pose. Close your eyes now in mountain pose and think about, what do you need to let go of? Be a tree. What can you let go of in your life? Some of you have let go of friendships. Some of you have let go of jobs. Some of you have let go of responsibilities. Everybody has different lessons and things they have to let go of. I wonder what yours will be. You don't have to share it, but think about what you're going to be letting go of. If it's light, if it's heavy, that's the season right now in this change of seasons. Now we're going to focus on a balance pose called eagle. You're going to bend your standing leg and twist your other one around it. Whatever leg is on top twisting, the opposite hand goes over the opposite arm. And then you're going to lift, focus, feel that connection to the earth. If you need to put a foot down like a kickstand, like I just did, put that foot down as a kickstand for a moment and then try to wrap it around again. And then come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Strong, connected to the earth. Eagle pose is a very advanced standing balance pose. Not everyone can do it. You could just take one foot across. You could do it even in a chair sitting. Opposite arm over the opposite. Based on whichever leg is up, the opposite arm is going on top. Is your life in balance? Can you say if your life's in balance? Does it feel like it's in balance? Yoga is a beautiful, beautiful thing to bring balance and harmony into your life. Stand straight and tall one more time. In that mountain pose, Tadasana. Raise your arms in mountain pose. Look up or close your eyes. Focus on the third eye or the brow chakra or chakra, as they say. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, we are going to do a pose called Eye of the Needle. This is another great time that if you have a book, instead of a yoga block, you could use a book if you don't have a yoga block. Eye of the Needle is when you will come down, you will bring one leg up. You could bring it up as high as you can. You could use the yoga block if you can't reach the floor like I am. A lot of people can't reach the floor bending forward, so they'll use a yoga block. You can use the wall like I am to help your foot climb up. You don't have to be very flexible to do yoga. It could be very low down. If you're more flexible, it could be way up high. Look down at the floor. Hold your pose. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to bring that leg back together to mountain pose or Tadasana. Yay! I'm actually going to turn so you can see the other side. We're going to bring our hands down and bring that leg up. Look behind you this time if you want. When you're upside down, you can see so many things differently from a different perspective. Things look very different when you're upside down. I wonder what you need to see differently right now. That's going on in your lives. Bring your foot back to mountain, nice and strong, nice and tall. And we're going to go from mountain pose to another standing pose, separating our legs. This is called the wind chime pose. You're going to hear a lot of wind chimes in the fall. They're very popular. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Other hand goes up towards the ceiling as you look up at your fingers like you're waving hello. Switching sides. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Looking up at that hand. Trying to keep your legs standing nice and straight. But if you have to bend them slightly, you can bend them slightly. If you'd like to go faster, you can do this pose faster. If you'd like to go slower, you can do this pose slower. But this is what we call a twist in yoga. And twists in yoga help your internal organs. And those internal organs need to release toxins. They need to let go of all of that yucky stuff you might eat, you might drink, or that are collecting in your body. And so one of the best ways is through twists. We'll do one or two more of our wind chime pose. Doing great. And we're going to do another set of twists that are a little bit easier. This pose I'm going to show you is actually really good if you have anybody who has ADD, ADHD, autism. This is a good one for them. It's called the scarecrow twist. Your arms go out, your feet are a little bit wide open, and you're going to literally just twist and twist. Now, some people get dizzy twisting like this. So, to not get dizzy, leave your head center and then just twist your arms. But if you're somebody who doesn't get dizzy, Twist with it. Let your head turn as far back as you twist. Make sure your feet are nice and secure and not moving. Have those heels, have those toes nice and connected down to the earth, down to the ground, and twist it out. Twist it all out. Let go and release. Let it all go as you twist and twist and twist and come back to center. Namaste hands in front of your heart for a moment. Breathe into your heart, close your eyes. Feel the energy soaring through your body now. You should feel some energy. Bring your hands down at your sides back into mountain pose, Tadasana. Or if you prefer the raised arm mountain pose. Closing your eyes, feel that connection to Mother Earth and to Father Sky. Feel that connection in the four corners of the world. And to honor the four corners of the earth, we are going to do something called the wood chopper pose. The wood chopper pose is a great way to cut cords, something Adam, I believe, has a video on or will, and something I'm sure Adam can do for you. Cutting cords cuts ties with people and energy that you don't want to be connected to anymore. So what you're going to do is you're going to close your hands like in a fist, crossing all your fingers. But here's the thing. If you recognize yourself as a female, you're going to put your left thumb on top. If you recognize yourself as a male, you're going to put your right thumb on top. So up to you. We're going to inhale coming up, wood chopper. Big wide leg stance. Exhale coming down. Inhale coming up, cut those cords. Exhale coming down. Inhale coming up, wood chopper, cutting the wood for the colder months coming. Exhale coming down. Keep going at your own pace. It could be fast or slow, but do the breath with it. Inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Now, we're going to do just a couple more standing before we get back down today. Today, I set up for doing a lot of standing poses with you. We're going to do those shoulder shrugs I talked about a little bit earlier. We're going to bring our shoulders up and our shoulders down. As you bring your shoulders up, I want you to inhale all the way up from your pelvic floor up and exhale and release. You can open up your feet a little bit wider. Inhale, bring those shoulders up to your ears. Bring that breath all the way up, pelvic floor up or tightening. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, shoulders all the way up, bringing that breath all the way in and up. Exhale. I should have prefaced this with, if you're pregnant, breathe normal. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. That's not a good one. If you're pregnant, you never want to do things that are restricting your breath when you're pregnant. You want to have plenty of space in there for babies to grow. All right, last one with our shoulders and arms. I think we might have done arm circles before. If you have any kind of shoulder injury, you'll just do it in front of you. But if you don't, you can bring your arms sweeping arm circles like that, together like swimming, or you can do one after the other and one after the other way. Or my favorite is a brain balance. One forward, one back. One forward, one back. The opposite forward, the opposite backwards. The opposite forward, the opposite backwards. This makes your left and right side of the brain work together, your critical and your creative side. Don't we need more of that working together? We need our brains working together too. So very, very good. We're going to come down now. And as we come down together, we're going to bring our hands on our shoulders and we're going to do a gentle twist side to side. Inhale one side, exhale the other. Inhale one side, exhale the other. Now you're going to keep on doing that, but as you do that, I want you to remember, if you get dizzy doing this twisting, keep your head forward, okay? But if you don't get dizzy, you can have your head go side to side, side to side, breathing in, breathing out. It doesn't matter which side you're inhaling or which side that you are exhaling. Keep going for another round or two. And then we're going to bring our hands on our legs. Keep them right there for what we call a lock, a mudra. Using your hands in yoga creates a lock of energy. Bring your elbows in, spine straighten, sit up tall, close your eyes for a moment. I want you to just notice, how do you feel? Don't tell me. Obviously you can't, or maybe you can in chat. I should say you can in the chat, but just relax. Notice if you feel energized. I know I'm feeling a lot of energy. Adam, I hope you're feeling a lot of energy right now. This is definitely an energizing class so far that we have been doing. And a lot of time when you do yoga breaths and pumping of your breath, that is what happens. It's bringing oxygen straight up to the brain. And for your brain to work, you do need that oxygen. So we're going to take a moment, inhaling and exhaling, one or two more. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, when you have the breath going into your body, you can form a connection to your body. And you need that connection for healing. And you need that connection for intuition to work. And so yoga breaths, just by themselves, are a great thing to do. We're going to do one that Adam mentioned the other day that I love to teach and use from very young to very old. It's called the alternate nostril breathing or the switch breath. The thing I love about the switch breath is it hits so many systems in your body, but it's connected to your nervous system. And by doing this switch breath, it helps to balance your nervous system. Here's that scales of balance again for your Libras. You want to balance yourself so you can balance your relationships. So we are going to focus on how you'd like to close each nostril. For my beginners, I'll actually have them use two hands. But if you're more advanced, you'll use one hand for closing each nostril, whatever you're comfortable with. Now, here's the thing. It's very difficult to know without feeling which nostril is your dominant nostril. When you have a cold, you can tell right away if your right nostril is blocked or if your left nostril is blocked. So your right nostril, that is your focus and your drive and your fight or flight. Is that your stronger nostril? But your left one, that's the one for relaxing and rejuvenating and resting. So in order to kind of tell which one is your more dominant, you could put a finger underneath, or you can try blocking each one to see which one you're more comfortable inhaling through. That will tell you your most dominant one. And what you're going to do is start with your most dominant one. You're going to close your dominant nostril, inhale through the other, close both nostrils, exhale through that dominant one. Inhale through your dominant one, close your dominant one, exhale through your less dominant one. Can't think of the right word. And then keep going, inhaling, closing both, exhaling the opposite. Inhaling, closing both, exhaling the opposite. Let's balance the left and the right. The left is your lunar nostril, the female nostril known as Ida, and your right is the solar, the sun, the male nostril known as Pingala. Hope you could hear that through my nose being closed up there. So you've got a left and right, or a male and female, even nostril. Imagine that. The sun, the moon breath, the male, the female. Life is all about balance. Life is so amazing. And so we're going to go down even farther now, sitting comfortably. I've had you on your knees. I hope you switched if you weren't comfortable on your knees. We're going to sit for a moment. We're going to bring our hands into the seat of knowledge pose, Gyan Mudra. Now, I have always done Gyan Mudra with my elbows bent because it's been more comfortable for me. But certain yoga styles like Kundalini yoga, I was discussing with Adam briefly before, the arms are outstretched. So I'm just going to say, whatever's more comfortable for you, sit which way is more comfortable for you. Close your eyes as you inhale. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Adam. And exhale. Looks like I forgot to shut down my calls. Continue to inhale and exhale as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out, keeping your eyes closed. I'm just going to adjust something on here. Breathing in, breathing out, inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. Sorry. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that knowledge that you might have gained during part of the practice today, what you need to release, what you need to let go of, what might be holding you down, what might be heavy on you right now. We're going to go from our Gyan Mudra to onto our backs. So we're going to bring ourselves on our backs, knees bent, bring one foot on top of the other leg. We're going to thread the needle this time instead of eye of the needle, bringing our hands around our knee, our head in. Hold that pose as you inhale and exhale, breathing in, breathing out. If it's too difficult, you can leave your head down on the mat and just hold your knee up towards your body. The closer you pull it in, the more you'll feel it in your thighs or your hamstrings. And then we're going to bring one foot down, both feet down, switch sides, threading the needle on the other side. Your hand goes between your legs while the other one wraps around the other, head in towards your knees. But if you can't bring your head up, if that's too difficult, leave your head down on the mat, down on the ground, down on the floor, bringing your legs in towards you, feeling it in your hamstring or your thighs, depending on your body. Then we're going to bring both of our feet flat down. We're going to just bring our fingertips, trying to touch your heels. If you can't reach your heels, it's okay, but leave your hands down flat and raise your belly button up. Look up towards the ceiling so that you don't strain your neck. Stay in that pose. For more advanced yoga friends, bring your arms back overhead if you're more advanced. If you're more advanced and you want to challenge yourself, come on your tippy toes or balls of your feet, bring a leg up. If you're not more advanced, you want to try just being on the balls of your feet or on the flat sole of your feet. Then what you're going to do, bring your hands back down towards your heels, lower your bottom, lowering your belly, bringing your knees in towards your chest, holding yourself there for a moment. Bring your arms out in a T. Bring your knees down to one side, but don't touch the mat or floor. Just leave it like an inch off. Look the opposite way that you're twisting over your opposite hands. Keep your shoulders flat against the floor mat as you do that. Bring your knees back up to center. Give them a hug. Head up if you can. If you can't, leave your head flat down. Arms out to your sides. Let your knees go the opposite way as you look the opposite way. Shoulders stay flat. Don't let your knees drop to the ground. Keep them an inch off the floor. Bring your knees back up to center. Give them another hug, hugging your body for this beautiful practice you've done today. Let your legs come down flat. They can separate a little bit. Right foot falls to the right, left foot falls to the left. Squeeze your shoulder blades in so that you can relax your shoulders now. Rest your arms with your hands open. Rest your feet. Rest your whole body. Close your eyes if you can. If you have eye pillows you use, this is a great time to put an eye pillow on. If you use blankets, it's a great time to put a blanket on. As you inhale and exhale, I want you to release any tension in your body now. Notice if you have any soreness in your body. Inhale your breath and focus on that part of the body that might need to release tension. Might have an injury right now. A lot of people have injuries during a retrograde. And we have 6 planets in retrograde. That means injuries. If you happen to have an injury, inhale cleansing energy to that injury, sending healing thoughts and healing vibes to that part of your body. Exhale and release the tension, release the toxins. Continue to breathe in or inhale. Continue to breathe out and exhale. If there's a part of your body that we didn't get a chance to work on today in class, and it is sore or tender, focus on that part of your body as well right now. Inhaling, exhaling, closing your eyes softly, leaving your mouth soft and slightly open. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling your belly rise and fall with each breath. Trying not to control your breath. You want to let go of any control right now. You want to just be, just gain all of the wonderful feelings from doing this class today. We did a lot of things for your nervous system. We did a lot of things for your internal organs. We did a lot of things for your respiratory system, your circulatory system, your skeletal system. Continue to inhale and exhale. If you're more comfortable on your side, some people are more comfortable on their side, you can roll up in a little ball on your side now. You can stay here for a moment in the fetal position or fetal pose, like an innocent, beautiful baby, breathing in and breathing out. We worked a lot in purifying our bodies and on the nadi systems in our bodies. The nadis are streams of energy. They work their way up and down our spine. You might hear it as Kundalini energy. It's just another name for it. It's kind of like a highway to our own spiritual energy. And that is not my saying. That actually comes from Kyle Gray, but I love that. The highways to our spiritual energy. Your spine is crucial to be healthy. And when you feel ready to protect your spine, what you're going to want to do is use your hands to gently push yourself up to sitting letting your head and neck be the last to come up, and letting your head and neck be the last to come up as you straighten your spine, as you sit however you're comfortable. I'm very comfortable sitting in easy pose or cross-legged sitting pose. But however you're comfortable coming up, we're going to all come up together. We're going to do final chants together before we leave this practice this evening. So what I would love to do is do a quick chant. It's a healing chant. It comes from the Kundalini lineage, and it has to do with the sun, the moon, and the universe. I'm actually doing a 40-day challenge with this chant to do it for 40 days. The chant is Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Say, So, Hum. Sounds like a mouthful, I know. Adam, if you know it, I hope you join me. If you don't, I'm going to just repeat it a couple times for us. Now, your hands can be in front of your heart if you're comfortable with it there. Your hands can be on your lap, open to healing if you need healing. If you would like to send healing out to somebody, I want you to focus on who that is at this time. If you need to send healing to yourself, focus on sending healing to that part of your body that might need healing right now. As you breathe in and out doing this chant, you want to focus on your third eye or brow chakra. And it's even easier if you actually close your eyes, looking in and up to that third eye. But if you have a hard time closing your eyes, it's okay. You can just focus on the screen. So take a deep breath in with me. Rama, sa, 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 se, so, hum. Rama, da, sa, sa, se, so, hum. Rama, da, sa, sa, se, so, hum. Rama, da, sa, sa, se, so, hum. I'm going to stop it at 3, honoring Kundalini. They usually do things for 3 minutes, but I'll stop it at 3 for you. And I'll place my hands in front of my heart. I'm going to do a final Om with you and then a Namaste. And just know if you didn't do the chant correctly, it's just the intention. It doesn't matter. If the intention is there, it's okay. Take a deep breath in. Om. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in all of you. I wish I could see you all from here, but I wish you all a very beautiful new moon at 5:55. I believe that's when it's officially happening. Also, Happy New Year to those of you that celebrate the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. Adam, thank you so much for having the opportunity to share yoga again with your channel. I hope everybody in their healing and their connections with the other side, and you are here for those that need that extra help to do that.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. That was great. I did the whole yoga set while, here in my little studio. So it was a good one.
Ed, I just noticed we're both in green. Look at that.
In your honor, let me see if you can.
Oh, I love the Lily Dale one. I love it.
This is, because you had the Children's School of Yoga. So this Lily Dale does a Children's Week every year in late July, and they bring the children. They teach them how to, use their psychic abilities, how to talk to spirits, they do a lot of Native American teachings, and it's a beautiful thing for the kids.
I love that, because my next studio, when I find the right space here, is going to bring all of that in. And I'm closer. I feel it. It's been 2 years, a little over 2 years.
It's coming, though. It's happening.
I feel that it's coming, but I have really enjoyed this, and Thank you. Blessings, everybody. Enjoy your new moon rituals and send out those new moon intentions. Happy Rosh Hashanah and happy autumn and fall and happy Libra season. As I keep saying to my husband, all you Libras are going to shine right now.
Yes, it's Libra season. Yes. In just an hour, Rosh Hashanah begins. Yeah, here, because sunset's about 6:50 now up here. All right. So thank you, everybody. So we'll go back, do this over and over again during what harvest season, balance season, Libra season. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, you can come back and do this. And Doreen has, I think this is the 6th yoga class we have, 5th or 6th. But it's all on a playlist, so you can go to all of her classes. All right, so namaste.
Namaste. Have a great yoga day.
Have a great yoga day. Ciao.